Make sure you follow me on social media to get updates and ask me questions. Enjoy the video. As you can see here, I have grouped in one folder the two projects. So front is the Vue.js project and back is the Laravel project. Now I will move inside the front folder and I will run npm run dev. As you know, this will open a new tab and it will run the Vue.js project. So this is the outcome. So what happened and we got this home page here. So just to let you know, Vue.js has no default routing. So this is not like in Laravel where we define a route. It is still easy to understand though. Just make sure you have watched my Vue.js for Beginners course. So everything, let me open my Sublime text first, open, and I will move inside right here. So everything starts from this index.html file. Well, there is nothing really going on here, and the main reason why is because we have this div with an ID up. If you remember from the Vue.js course, we were binding the Vue instance to a div element. This is what happens here. Take a look at the main.js file inside the src. We create a new Vue instance and we bind it to an element with ID up. In our case, this div right here. But still, it makes no sense because there's nothing going on here. Well, the outcome that you see in this window right here actually comes from this line. So if I comment this line and I go back, you see nothing. By the way, what is really cool about Webpack and Vue.js is that whenever you make a change, your browser is automatically refreshed. Take a look here. So if I split my screen into two and I comment this out this time and I save, the browser is automatically refreshed. Now, of course, this is very cool, but because having the screen split into two will make the code harder to read, I will keep both programs in full screen on their own. So back to our normal usage. Now, again, how we got the home page, how do we get this result right here? Once I commented this line, then everything disappeared. So I guess something must be inside this file right here, inside the app.vue file. Well, yeah, if you open it, you see that there is some HTML, and here we have some JavaScript, and here some CSS. However, I guess now you have a problem with this .vue file. Sublime Text doesn't recognize this file, so what we can do about this is to install the Vue.js packages. So I will go and install everything related to Vue.js. So I will search for Vue, and I will install first of all the highlight. And I also want the snippets. So I will install everything that is about Vue.js. So we also have this complete package. Okay, so it looks like this one has everything inside, but I guess the other two packages did exactly this. So let me take a look. Let me close this and open this again. Okay, now it is much better. As you can see now we have some highlight, so this is cool. So it looks like this Vue file has in the same place a template that holds HTML code, a script that holds the JavaScript code, and style that holds the CSS code. Now in Vue, this is called a single file component. Components are probably the most important thing in Vue.js, and this .vue file makes it easier to work with, since you have HTML, JavaScript, and CSS in the same file. This .vue file solves a lot of problems that we will see later in the course. But all you have to do for now is that this result here comes from this Vue file here. Of course, now the browser cannot understand this .vue file. Because of this, Webpack offers us a Vue loader. Vue loader will transform this file into plain JavaScript that the browser can understand. So there you are. You just found an advantage that we have by using Webpack. We can create .vue files that make our life easier, and Webpack will make sure that it will transform it into plain JavaScript so the browser can understand the code inside here. Now, if you're wondering where ViewLoader is included, then open Node Models and scroll down almost at the end, and you will find ViewLoader right here. Of course, do not touch that file, but what you can actually touch is this app.view file, so play around with it a bit. The format is almost the same one that we were using in the beginner's course, so suppose I want to display my age, for example. Well, just go inside data, and data here it is a bit different, to say the truth. This is the ES6 format on how to declare the data, and ES6 is the newest JavaScript version, but you can still work with it as you already know. So we can just say, for example, age and then 23, and I will output it right below message right here. So age2, age. Okay, let's take a look. I will not refresh the browser, and look at it. It did it automatically without me refreshing the browser. So here is the result. This is only the beginning. In the next video, we will start learning Vue.js by working on a real-world project along with Laravel. So stay tuned.